Hi, I'm Sandra from MilFit, and today I want to show a few stretches for those desk jockeys out there, those people who are sitting at desks for 7-8 hours a day, tend to get tight through the lower back, tight through the upper back. So come into my office and I'll show you some stretches to do. So when we're sitting at a desk all day, people tend to get quite tight through the chest muscles and stretched out through the upper back muscles. So a few stretches that you can do at your desk. Easiest one is just rolling the shoulders back, trying to get the tension out of the back muscles, the neck muscles. And then holding them back, you're going to clasp your chair behind and just let your chest drop forward to stretch out the muscles through the chest. And then we want to get the muscles through the spine loose, so you're going to reach with your hand to the opposite handrail, the other hand comes behind you, and just turn and look to the back of your chair, really trying to keep your spine nice and tall. And of course we'll do the same thing on the other side, so hand to the opposite chair rail, turn to look behind you, spine nice and tall. And then we'll stretch out through the upper back. So you're going to clasp your hands together, chin to your chest, rounding. Think like somebody's pulling your hands away from you. And then from that, we can continue just to keep rounding, stretching the lower back. Let your head just drop right down. Think you're like a rag doll, arms, neck, everything's loose and heavy. And then rolling yourself up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to cross an ankle over our other thigh and just folding forward so you're stretching out through the hip joint. This is actually one of my favorite stretches. And of course we'll do the same on the other side. Cross and fold. So those are some really easy seated stretches you can do. That took me less than a minute. If in your office you wouldn't look too strange standing up, there are some good standing stretches that we can do as well. You'll probably find it easier with the shoes off because we want to stretch our calf. So just pressing that heel down, you'll get a nice stretch through the calf muscle, and you want to kind of lean forward with it. And then we're going to stretch our psoas, the hip flexor muscles, because when we're sitting, these are flexed the whole time, they get really tight. So we're going to lift up the back heel and just bend the knee and push that hip forward, feeling that stretch here. So you'll do that on both legs, of course. And then while we're standing, we'll get a good back stretch. So just back up from your desk, reach the arms right forward. Good, so a few other things you can do throughout the day. So that was less than a minute and a half, and if you do that 3, 4, 5 times throughout the day, you'll feel a lot better and probably even more energetic for your work. But also think about getting up and instead of sending an email to your colleague 3 offices down, just walk over and have a conversation face to face, and it gets you up and out of your desk and moving a little bit. So hopefully that helps you with your workday. Thanks again. I'm Sandra from MilFit.